New US coverage. This is Snapchat. So sales growth was a little bit slower, 17% in the second quarter. The average of the last previous quarters is 46%. So that's a bit of a slowdown. The US side is growing at 18%, so a bit faster, and the other areas growing at 16%, so a little bit slower. But we expect the sales growth will re-accelerate. That's what it looks like. It's been an amazing story, and that's 20.5% growth in the next 12 months. So the cash flow was negative again, excluding working capital in the second quarter after positive in the first quarter, because the investment spending turned negative. But you can see here the operating cash flow, which has been negative all the way, is beginning to turn positive. So we're assuming a bit of investment spending, quite low in the next 12 months, and combine that with our sales growth, and we get, by the second quarter of next year, a positive cash flow of $92 million, which looks like that. So coming up to positive. The balance sheet was, they raised a lot of money, it was net cash, now net debt, $695 million, but that's less than the 717 at the end of last year. With our cash flow forecast, that's going to come down a bit to 667. Looks like that. The profit was, or the loss was, a bit bigger than a year ago, 326 million, but that's partly because of the non-cash costs. The cost ratio, the cash cost ratio, is coming up to 100, so coming close to positive, 107% in the second quarter from 120 a year ago. And what we do is we use the current cash cost, 557 million, and that gives us an average cost ratio in the next 12 months of 88%, which is still much lower than Facebook, so the profitability could improve some more. So we got, we're using the most furthest away cash flow annualized, which is the second quarter next year, 369 million, at an aggressive 0.8% valuation. That gives a higher target price of $31.4 a share. So they've raised about 5 and a bit billion so far, which is very similar to the other ones, Apple, Facebook, etc. But they should start to pay down quite quickly starting from next year.